guys, and thank you for being here. Um, just give me okay. All right, this live session is from home. Again, please read the banner up there. I'm going to display the policies and disclaimers as always. This is not a buy or sell signal service. Everything that I do here is either my own, and you're just watching me for it, or I'm doing it for educational purposes. If I do something, I explain it. That we all learn together and develop our knowledge in the stock market. I never intend to give you any buy or sell signals or any financial advisors. I'm not a financial advisor. And please, please, please do not copy me. Always do your own due diligence because I do make mistakes and you do not want to follow me. Um, and I'm sorry I'm speaking a little bit low on that tone. The kids are almost back to school. So next week we'll be back in the office and everything will be back on track. But the mission is still the same, guys. So let's go. stocks now. I'm not really actively trading right now, but I just want to look at it and get ready for when market opens in a little bit. I'm looking here, the same thing that I do, guys. I look for struggle candles, right? And I usually like to start way at the top, and you can tell here. Let me show you. Look how many times it tried to break down this level. It did here, it broke down and it struggled here, and then when it built above it, it did well. And now, let me show you here. And then when it tried to break below, completely did not. It kicked back up dramatically afterwards. For some reason, when I put on the 4 hours, hold on, let me see. Or was it the weekly? It stopped here. But then if I put it on the daily, it stops right there at 18. So that's what we're gonna go for. I always look for the struggle candle right here. And I think that would be the level that we might see it go to. So let's go back on the 4 hours. And I'm doing this live in front of you guys, that way you know how I put those lines when you see them just on there, you know. And then we go back and start looking at different struggle candles. I don't know if I can call this one. Let me see if 1460. No. There's just not a lot of activity. Oh yeah, there is actually. Hold on. Let me put a line on there. 14. See, like right here. $15, guys. Let me. It tried to break down below it. It tried to break down below it. It tried here again, and then we go back. And I think this what we need to do 480 right there. Okay. And then we go back and say. I'm looking at this area where how many times it tried to break down below. So let me show you guys here. Maybe like that. And you see this struggle candle here? This is very important. But I'm sure there's something in the middle between these two. So let's look on the 2 hours. Man, this chart is pain. It's just too much, but it's okay. Okay. There's one at 1170. You see it right there. I want to look at every time I struggle to get back above. It's a very hard chart to do actually, so this is what I'm going to stick with for now. And we'll see it on the 2 hours and see what happens. And one at 9:30. Let me go on the 4 hours. And see if those levels actually work together. You can see here how many times. Yes, exactly. 630 is a good level, guys. Maybe 810. Let's see. want to see is that 740 if it's, yeah, 740 is a good deal too. Because you can see it there. Yep, exactly, bro. 740. Because of here. Let me show you. Right there. And this struggle candle right there. Alright, so we have this like that at 9:10. Precisely at 11:20. Okay, I think we're good. So we'll go back on the 5 minutes and say, you know what, this is what we think it's doing basically. Just the chart is a pain today. I have to reset it every time like that, but it's okay. So basically, these are the stairs that the stock has to get above. For now, for me personally, it has to go above 9-ish to see 11:20. So we'll see. If it starts getting above 8, I may start looking at it seriously. And this is the way I'm gonna do it myself. I'm gonna say this is my bullish scenario basically. If it happens, then it'll see if it breaks 9, 10. It will see that gap fill into the 11s. On the other hand, if it breaks below this one here, will be a bearish scenario. So basically, guys, this is the theory, okay? If it breaks below this line at 740 and maintains minimum 3 to 5 candles, the way I look at it, it would see a gap fill all the way to 630 here, to this area. And on the other hand, if it builds above this 930, I know from 8 to 930 is a good deal. It's a little risky because I want it to go test that high and go above it for me to have better confirmation. From here to here, yeah, it's better percentage, but less confirmation for my trade. I want real confirmation, so I need to wait until I see above 910, 911, maybe 913 exactly. 910, let's say, okay, above 910, if it builds 3 to 5 candles above it, I think it'll see a gap fill all the way to 1120. Watch this line right here, okay? And the price action is brought below it. And I'll start counting minutes, literally, right? Like 3 to 5 minutes, depending on the behavior of the stock itself. But if a single order must be below that line for me to confirm that short trade, if it's gonna happen below that 740 all the way to 630, I need to have better confirmation with more candles building below that line. And if that happens, it'll go all the way here. Right now, I see 3 candles below the line. 1, 2, this is the third, and there's 27 seconds left. So let's see, if a single order sells above this line, there would be weakness on the short scenario, okay? Same way we do on the bullish scenario, guys. And this is exactly why I tell you we can always trade both sides of the market. It doesn't matter. If price action shows me a short trade, I may take it. Price action shows me a bullish trade, I may take it. So let's watch and see. And this is basically now the 4th minute below that line. Almost clear indication of a short possibility. But maybe I need one more candle below. Let's see. See how that 5th candle kind of like went above it? Let's see. Let's watch price action, guys. Let's see. see how when it wanted to confirm below for that short trade, it only stayed for one, two, three full candles below. So that's not entire confirmation. Sometimes three is enough, but obviously in this scenario, three was not enough. Okay, so now, yes, I am. For me personally, I'm waiting for real confirmation below this or above 910 basically. But you guys have seen me talk about it before, where I said sometimes I don't like to watch the chart for free. So if I see an opportunity from here to there, we call that a gap fill, like this gap from 8 to 9 basically can fill today, right? And especially the fact that we are actually above that line building action. And the same goes for here, guys. It has to build now that I'm looking at here that it didn't, three candles did not confirm, or even almost four. I need five complete candles to confirm a bullish scenario. So if it confirms above 8 right here, even at 820, if, at that point, if it's at 820, but with better even 840 with better confirmation, I may take it all the way to 9 and then see what happens here. But the real trade, if I truly want to trade this, I'm gonna wait personally, guys, and you guys do whatever you want to do, obviously, as always. But I'm going to wait until I see action above 915 here. I mean, I'm sorry, like the cursor. I'm literally looking at the stream. Let me look on above 915 here, guys. You see this line above 915, or I could wait for action above here again and fill. Basically, take that gap fill all the way there, and that's almost 10%. A hell of a trade as well. So let's see. Let's watch and see how this plays out, guys. You know, you know why I'm laughing at this, because if you saw my stream yesterday, I talked about this, that I held it and I was holding it and it just went down. It looked really good. It looked primed for a move. So I was like, I'm gonna buy some. And it went down, and I ended up selling with like $100 loss. A day later, boom, news to 80, like 100% move from where I sold it. That's just the stock market for you, man. It's crazy. All right, guys, the market is opened. Let's see what happens now. All right, it is halted at 888 or 884 now. So Even though, like, honestly, in all honesty, guys, wanted if I wanted to trade this like exactly how I trade, this is not confirmation for me. Every time, like, we had a lot of sell orders below the line, some above it, so it is not really a confirmation for that move. But by all means, we remember, like, my confirmation is even still above 912, but this would have been a nice gap fill there. From 8 to 880, that's 10%. And you can see I'm not looking at more stocks for now. I just want to watch this, focus on it, see what happens. I'm going to try to get myself a trade out of it. Congratulations. I mean, I'm not saying congratulations you traded this, but I like when scenarios that we analyze do play out, basically. But I'm still, like, honestly, if you want to ask me about confirmation, I think the candles here below that 740 line, 750, was better confirmation for a short trade than this move here. So that's why I'm still waiting for that 912, 910 line. If I see it pass through that line, build above it, by all means, I think it will see that gap fill all the way to maybe 11 or 14. So let's see. I'm going to play some music and mute it, and we'll see what happens. it's halted above 9:10. It's halted at 9:30. Of course, obviously, if I'm just stepping in the trade, I mean, I still want to wait for confirmation, right? It's a little too fast. But if you remember me saying just 10 minutes earlier that it could see a gap fill from 8 to 9 in the process, right? And that's over 10%. That alone, right there, from 8 to 9:30 is 15% right there. So I'll live a day trade by itself, even if it doesn't confirm. Like, why? Just don't know why these lines. What? No, this line was at 9:10 right here, bro. not sure why these lines moved. It's insane. I'm not, like, you guys watched it. Like, literally, those lines should have been right there. Just what the hell happened, bro? I hate that when it happens. I really do. 9, 10. That's where we had the line exactly. Here. It's even there now. Okay. And 740. We had it right there. Yep. I'm gonna lock them that way. That doesn't happen. Lock. Lock. Okay. Let's see now. You guys see, you guys can see that gap fill exactly happened to that line right there, to the 1122 line that I had on it, like to the T, you know? And honestly, guys, I didn't trade this, not at all. Like I didn't take any position here. I missed the whole thing because I'm waiting for confirmation, basically. I don't know if you guys can see the line that I had on it is literally at 11:22, and it reached 11:22 exactly. Like literally, that's not even a joke. It reached exactly 11:22. See it, like exactly. And you guys saw that line. I put it on there almost an hour and 10 minutes ago. Not right now, and now we're literally above it. So if I'm stepping in the trade now, I would say, okay, the next line now is 1480. So if it builds confirmation above 1122, it will see $14, 1480. You know, and right now I'm actually regretting not going in earlier. It's a trade that I completely missed, obviously, even though I analyzed it. And that's what I tell you, people. You guys do not follow me. Sometimes I miss my own trades. I wanted to wait for confirmation. I don't like to break my rules. I didn't see confirmation here. Those are two super fast moves right there. Let's see it on the minute. Even on the minute. I mean, you could argue that 1, 2, 3, 4, the fourth candle, but the fourth candle went all the way to 11 in 1 minute. So in real life, guys, I would have never traded this either. So I stay to my discipline and my principle. Why those lines move, I have no idea. You guys saw me correct them like 700 million times. Okay. Alright, guys, I think we can go home after this, huh? But not me, though. I didn't trade this. So I think anyone that traded this can go home after this. But it's just an amazing trade, honestly. From 9, 10 to 11s, where I wanted it to be. That's alone, it's a hell of a trade, whether I traded it or not. So, and I'm not here to show you how I trade or show you like what I trade. I'm here to explain to you guys that doing it this way helps a lot, basically. You know? Yeah, as I'm looking at AZI, I actually saw it yesterday, and I knew this was gonna do this move today, and I completely forgot about it. And I just remembered, I was like, oh my god, I saw it last night, and I wanted to remind myself to actually grab it at any point here, like in pre-market. But anyway, today is just the day of misses for me, basically. Oh, I actually saw that last night. I did, and I knew the stock, like I know the behavior of it, and I was like, man, I'm gonna grab it like at $1 when I see it like below 120, and I just completely forgot about it this morning. Damn. And you can see that I had all these lines on it from previously. So if it builds above that 185 line, obviously it's above it now. So, but we need to see like when it opens, maybe like a couple more candles above that line. I think it'll see 230 and then 280 and then 3. So let's see, guys. I already have it lined up and charted from the past. I even have it all the way to $4. So let's see. Those lines can get respected very well. So we'll see what happens, guys. a couple of minutes and see what happens. You can see that it filled the gap all the way to that 230 line. I'm not in the trade, guys. This is second trade of the day that did how I thought it would do, but I'm not in it. And that's confirmed. That really confirms to you guys the theory when I say do not follow me blindly. Just see what I say and kind of incorporate that into your own trading, right? But like, don't follow my own actions or decisions, because sometimes I'm still human beings. Even though I see the chart doing it, I see everything is going the way that I think it would, and I still wouldn't take the trade somehow. Alright, guys, we can see that it's testing that line at 230, right? You can see here, like how many times it tested it, got rejected, tested, got rejected, tested, and got rejected, right? So the only confirmation that I would have from 230 to 80, if it goes above 230 and builds above it minimum 3 candles on the minute chart. If it doesn't, then by all means I could see it going all the way as a short trade from here, because it gets rejected. Because of that rejection line right here, if 2 more minutes get rejected, I think it'll see a short trade into 186. Now let me see if it's actually possible to short it. I'm gonna just get on there. Yeah, I mean 160%, but by all means, because see that rejection. So 1, 2, 3. That's the fourth. I think it'll see that move down to VWAP, which could be a nice minimum 10% short trade on there. And you can short it, yeah, it's like 160%, but it's shortable. So, right. So that is the fourth candle below that line. If that candle or the fifth one gets rejected as well, that confirms the short trade into that 185 area. So because we have one, two, this is the fifth candle basically that is getting rejected on that line. If this candle finishes below that line and doesn't break 230, I think it's more of a short possibility than a bullish possibility because we have already established all these below that line. Man, it is taking its time. It's kind of like even if I'm a short, this would make me this would make me nervous because it is. I mean, at any point it could break above that line and reverse, But the fact that it got rejected so many times, I don't think it will. I think it'll be a short trade into the 185 personally. But I could be wrong. So let's see how price action dictated for us. We'll move this a little bit out of the way. That way it doesn't reflect on it. Yeah, we are trying to break that 230 now. Okay. Wow. I honestly thought. So let's see. I still think this is a bearish scenario here. Even though it is above VWAP, guys, volume is higher and all that, I still think it's a weird one. Ooh, it broke above that 230. Damn. I mean, it just broke. It didn't build above it, so it's still on the bearish side. I'm just gonna move these aside, like not just to move them away from the candles. That way, people are not like confused by them. Okay. I guess I was wrong. Let's see. Not yet. No confirmation on the bullish side either. The way I see it, there's a lot better confirmation for the short trade than the bullish trade. But I obviously could be wrong, so let's see. I know it is trending up, but the fact that it got rejected so many times on the line that I had there, it makes me think that it's going to dip to VWAP. But let's see. If price action confirms above 236, by all means, it'll be a bullish trade. Oh, WHG is getting to that 1480 line. Oh my god. Guys, today's the day of misses for me, I swear. Like, just what's happening. But it's okay, bro. It's okay. The day's still early. I'm not panicking in the mannequin, you know? Why did these move like that? Like, why? Yeah, let's just, yep, exactly. I honestly think this is going to for the bearish scenario than the bullish one. A lot of confirmation below this 230, a lot of rejection, and that would tell me we're going here. Just gonna move this out of the way, basically. You guys, WYHG from earlier, it's 1727. Oh my god. Hey, you guys, I actually wrote an article about this one. Um, yeah, I don't know if you know the curated Q, the articles that I write every Sunday, and WYHG was one that I think I wrote about back in April, not like recently. No, June. Let's go back. I'm gonna actually pull up the. I think June. Yeah, June 7th. So 2 months away. 2 months almost. Yeah, 2 months. I wrote an article about this short float. I mean, right now, yeah, it is. I mean, relatively short now. The squeeze, everything we talked about in the article is happening right now. I mean, it did really well after I published that article. But going to $18 is just insane, honestly. You guys, you see, like, it literally hit that area at 1840s, like the one that we mapped out, or I mapped out. I'm gonna take credit for it. Mapped out this move minimum, I think, 2 hours ago. So, all right, you guys, short trade confirmed. You know, exactly to that line right here. I don't know if you guys can, yeah, but like I hate that this is like those kind of like moved along. Like, why did this happen? Like, okay, hold on. Let's just see. Yeah, here we had it this way here. Okay, hold on. Let's do it again like that. Like that. Yep. I'm just having fun today because I missed those trades. I did take the short trade. I'm not gonna lie. So, all right. Let's just move it here. That way, it's just not in the way. And the way I see it, guys, now is if it actually builds above this line now, okay, watch. If it gets rejected off this line, okay, like no orders below 185 for 3 more minutes, I see another gap fill or move into the 220, and that is a 10% day trade if it happens, okay? And I'm not giving you a buy or sell signal, but I think that's what's going to happen if we do not go below 185 for another 3 minutes. So let's watch the times and sales and see what happens here if I do not see a single order for the next 3 minutes. So it's 8:41 now, 7:41. I'm sorry, 7:41. But I'm looking at New York time. Okay, 7:41 or 7:42. So by 7:44, 45, if we're still above 185, I think it'll see that reversal, that 220, 230 area. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I mean it's getting very close to my comfort zone here, 81, 85. Let's see. 2 more minutes of no. Okay, we have some orders slipping below 185, guys. Not a good sign. We're gonna have to wait a little bit more for that reversal confirmation, okay? And now we can actually, since we already had that first short, we can do this, right? We can say, you know what? If it builds, yeah, 100%. If it builds momentum below, so right now we'll do the same thing, guys, that I did here. So if it falls below 185 and it gets rejected at it, that would be a nice short trade. Make sense? Let's see. And now, guys, let's count the same way we like. I'm literally giving you the sauce here, okay? The sauce. The sauce here is counting minutes below those lines. So the 185 line that I had mapped out here. Now I need to see full 5 minutes below it. Not a single order needs to like it needs to keep getting rejected at the 185 line. And if that happens, it'll see another short, maybe into the 160s, but minimum 10 to 15% on that short possibility there. And I stopped analyzing WHG because obviously it did way above my expectation and the analysis, and I'm not gonna really start chasing it now. even though I see lines and I see all that, it's a higher risk for me right now, honestly. So how many minutes do we have now below one? So 1, 2, 3. This is the fourth minute that started below the line, and if we get rejected at that 186, that confirms that short possibility, like we did right here, guys. Okay. guys can see now that short scenario play out again below that line from 185 to 165, guys. I don't know if you do the math. Almost 10% on that short trade, even from here. Makes sense? But we confirmed from 230. All right, let's watch the market now and see where we're at. See if we can find us another trade, guys. Oh, this is the pre-market. Let's just go into the day session here. Oh wow! Oh my God, I saw that one here. My God. Does it have like a low float? Like, why is it? No, I mean, let's look at the chart here, guys. Let's look at it, okay? Let's look on the daily. And we need to find our first struggle candle. I think I found it. I mean, there's a lot higher than this, but for now, I think this is it, guys. Let me show you, okay? I'm sorry, I'm too close to the camera, I know. But I'm not here to look pretty. I'm really not. And we have the second level here. So the first time here, guys, okay, on the daily. You see, let me just make sure I'm not on music. Okay, perfect. You see on November 14th, it tried to break down, right? On November, and the 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, it didn't really break down because on the same day it went above that line, so that doesn't count. It kicked back up. This candle right here, the rejection at 198 is what counts right here, guys, okay? So that's the first level that we determined. Now the second level, I see the same pattern here, right there, guys, right there. And why is the color green? Okay, apply to default. Okay, so same way, guys, try to break down here on November 20th, and this candle, December 10th, is my struggle candle right here at 167. And we do the same thing, guys. We're gonna do the same thing over and over until we find our closest level to where we are, okay? And I don't see a struggle candle here. Let me see, it doesn't coincide with anything. Let's go back on the 4 hours now. And you guys, I did WHG the same way I'm doing this right now, guys, this morning. And you can watch the recording and see exactly how it played out. And I see a line at 150 right here. Let me see. Yeah, I see this line right here. I'm having to change the color on every candle I do, on every line I do. Once 154. Let's go back down below one more. I mean, it's up to 100%, but I don't care. I really don't. I see another area at 135. And we're gonna keep going, guys. I'm gonna keep going until we find that area getting closer to where we are. All right. GAUZ. All right, let's see. Let's see, you guys. I see 110. See that 110 line, guys, right here? Let me show you. Or 120. Hold on, let me see. Uh, Hold on. This is very confusing at this point. Hold on. So I see it here trying to break down, and then I see the struggle, but I don't see a lot of commonality with it. So probably not it. I think this is it, guys. 115. Yep. 115. Right there. Yep. Because I see it trying to break down, takes back up, tried to break down, struggled here, but this is the candle that I'm looking for. January 8th, right there. 110. I'm gonna keep going, guys. I'm gonna keep going until we get closer. That way, next time I trade it, you guys saw how I sometimes when we go into charts, I already have the lines mapped out, right? So now I know all these lines, and you could see this line right here tried to break down, It didn't. It did. It kind of struggled a little bit, but once it passed it, it did really well. You see those past tests at 1. And we're gonna do the same, guys, okay? Alright, I'm gonna put it back on the daily and do it on the 2 hours now. Let's see. Now that I'm getting closer to it, to where we at, I need to find me another area. And I think I found it, 78. Right here, guys, let me show you. Is it this one? No, that's, hold on, right here. That's 85. I saw the 78 earlier, I saw it. Yeah, right here. Let me show you guys right there. It tried to break down, it broke, struggled, tested here, tested there, tested. So this is where we at now. Let's go and see here. 60. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna actually change the colors of all of those. I hate this. With a passion. Alright, so let's go back and say basically this is what is going to happen. Let's see it. I honestly think I'm going to put it on the minute just to see where we're at. Okay. So basically this is the scenario for this. Bullish above 78. So if it does come back above 78 and builds above it, it will go and test that $1 line again. And on the other hand, if it confirms a bearish scenario, it must be below this line right here, guys. I know there is. All right. I'll lock them up in place. This what I call, guys, is not an arrow. I need a text. Gray area. And this is how we trade a stock that's up 170%. Let's see what happens, guys. Let's watch it and see how it plays out. You guys, so the line is at 58, right? So the theory is I need to see confirmation below that line. Basically, the way it moved here, it didn't move a lot on. It didn't really wait for a lot of candles to build. So maybe 2 to 3 candles here, and a rejection on that same line, like it can't get past it again, would confirm that short trade. Yeah, well, And at the same time, if it builds above it, like if it doesn't actually break below and we start seeing complete price action above it, now obviously we are breaking below. But I'm just saying, in this scenario, that doesn't happen, right? For educational purposes only, guys. It always could see consolidation above this line and then a gap fill into probably VWAP or higher, and that alone is 20%. But the fact that it's actually going below this line now, I want to watch for, let's watch times and sales like we always do. It's 8:10 now, so I need to see maybe by 8:13, not a single order above 58. Let's watch. All right. So we have a complete minute for the first time now below that line. Okay. What that the minute before it kind of like got rejected on it. So maybe we can count that. But officially, we need probably 2 more minutes below that line. Not a single order above 58, and that would confirm a short scenario there. See, now it's testing that line, so it needs to get rejected. If it spikes a little bit above it, I'm okay with it. But it needs to be rejected off that line. Not if it builds a full candle above that line, then it's not it. It's not that short here. Hmm. Sorry. And whether confirmation happens from here to there. I mean, we didn't have confirmation here, obviously. I mean, only a minute and a half below it. No, that's not confirmation. On the other hand, too, I need to see like minimum 3 candles above this for me to think, okay, this is gonna probably go to VWAP. I'm probably gonna go fill that gap to 78 again. But we need to see more activity on that line first. Very choppy action still. No confirmation either way. No confirmation above, no confirmation below. We'll watch it for now. I'm putting music on and keeping it mute because, guys, I'm home. There's a lot of back noise around me, so I don't want to give that noise over to you as well. You know. And I'll be back in my office next week. We'll be back to normal. You guys can see that it's building a nice action above that line there. So we'll see. Just gonna move these to the right, a little bit to the right, that we would give space to the chart, you know? Oh, this is locked. We'll unlock it. a lot of messages. I want to see where we're going, bro. Because, I mean, if it broke above all these lines, where are we going, bro? Oh, where are we going here? Let's see. 23. Okay, maybe. Because I see that right there. 23. Oh, it's already there. Damn. Okay. Bro, I see 30 now. That's crazy. You see that 30 line, guys, right here? Just let me change the color. You see that 30 line? Oh, I mean this one right here. Right here, guys. Right here. See it? Tried to break below, did not. Tried to break below, struggled here, and struggled there. Maybe. I mean, at this point, it's a big maybe, but it's a big possibility as well. We're gonna delete those guys. Those are from earlier. They're relevant now. Let's look back here. All right. I mean, it is going to that VWAP, guys. I mean, that's a nice little trade right there. But I'm still waiting for confirmation on either way, believe it or not. I just took me some money here. I did. I'm not gonna lie. But I need better confirmation for this move. Just gonna move him here just to give the chart a little bit more time. That way the candles are not on top of each other, you know? Yeah, just a quick stop. The AZI short. I don't know if you guys remember. You know, um, the short was here, guys. Like the second short, basically, from 185 all the way to now 150. That is a 20% short right there, guys. If I missed that one from 230, there's no way I would have missed that one from 185 again. Two short trades, analyze live on screen. Alright, guys, welcome. Thank you for joining the live session. This is not a financial advice at all, by all means. This is just me trading the charts, analyzing them. I may take a trade and I may not. If you see me from earlier, WHYG, I analyzed it way below $8, and I basically missed the trade. And that happens 100%. I'm a little salty. You can probably see it on my face. But anyway, get back on track. We did a very nice couple of trades afterwards. Like AZI was a really nice short trade that confirmed below 230 all the way to 185 and then to 150. And now we're looking at this, guys, here, okay? GAUZ. And if you want to watch how I laid out those lines and how I found them, I'm going to actually leave the recording online so you can go back and view it yourself. But for now, I'm just watching for confirmation on either side. I'm not going in here. I need confirmation on either side of the market, either below this line or above that line. If it goes above 78, that would be a bullish trade. If it goes below 58, that would be a short trade. Anything in the middle here is just speculation for me personally, so I'm not going in here. And you guys, if you watch the entire stream, WYHG, we started analyzing it way below here. You can see all these lines, and if you wanna see how I actually mapped out those areas on the chart, you can watch the first maybe like 30 minutes of the live session. I've been live for 3 hours and 2 minutes now, and I let the peeps on social media in for about an hour of that stream here. But anyway, so if you go back on the live stream, like in the first 30 minutes, you'll see how I mapped out all these areas. And now the way I look at it, and what I'm trying to explain to you guys, even if the stock is up 700%, it doesn't matter for a day trader. It really doesn't. You should actually block that and never look at it here. Never look at that percentage because it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. If you see price action above this line, this confirms a move all the way to 30. If I see price action below this line now, it would confirm a short possibility, like a short trade, all the way to 18. From 23 to 30, that's about 20 plus percent. From 23 to 18, that's about 15%. Either way it goes, whether price action confirms the bullish scenario or the bearish scenario, there's a way to make money on a stock that's up 500%. And that's what I always try to explain to people. The same way we see here. It goes above 78, that would be a nice bullish trade. It goes below 58, that would be a nice short trade. Anything in the middle here, I'm not going to touch it personally. So let's watch these two and see. تسلم ايديك يا اسماعيل.
بس تاخد اللون حطها هنا.
ان شاء الله تسلم ايديك. You guys are welcome. Welcome to my stream. Again, I do not give buy or sell signals, but if you watch the stream and if you get the methodology behind my trading, you'll be giving yourself your own signals. I promise you. Like it's just so easy. If anyone tells you day trading is hard, tell them no. It really isn't, guys. It's we go back to the principle of trading, of actual buying and selling product, merchandise, anything that works with price, bids, and asks. I bought cars in the past, and it literally works the same way. But I'm not gonna go over it now. Right now, what I'm watching is this one right here. I'm watching if it goes above 78, it would be a bullish trade. If it goes to below 58, it would be a short trade. Anything in the middle here, yeah, of course, I can scalp and make 5, 2, 3, whatever percent. But those areas I map out on the chart, like the 78 scenario and the 58 scenario, if I want to go heavy on my money, makes sense? It has to be confirmed. It has to be a confirmed trade. Now let's go back to WYHG here and see what is the scenario. So same way, guys, okay? If it builds candles, enough candles above this 23 area, I think it'll go fill the gap to 30. And I honestly think it's going for that. So I'm gonna risk some for the bisc, you know? Just a little bit. Let's see. Not a lot, honestly. But like in theory, I need to see 5 full candles maybe. Like how many candles? It doesn't take a lot of candles for it to move to different areas. Yeah, no, I'm gonna take it, bro. This is a stock, guys, that I analyzed at $8 this morning, and I just bought it at 24. You know, and that tells you day trading that you cannot look at the percentage here. So basically, if it builds, and I see enough action, maybe like one, two, three, that's basically the fifth minute above that line. So the possibility of that move to 30 is getting higher and higher, honestly. On the other hand, if it builds action below this line, basically below that $23, and it builds enough action, 3 to 5 candles, and one of the candles struggle to get back above it, like a struggle candle, the same ones we look for when we do these like areas on the map, right? That would be a nice short trade all the way to probably 18-ish, and we'll see what happens there. But right now, my focus is this area. I don't care if it was $3, if it was $8. My focus is here, either from here to 30 or from here to 18. With better confirmation, I can get it done. You know. The fact that we had people sell below that 23 line kind of like weakens the bullish scenario. And you guys, if you have, I know I have a lot of back noise. I'm home, guys. Next week I'll be back in the office. But if you have any charts that you want us to put on the stream and analyze and look for, and if you want me to put those lines on your chart, not a financial advice, just let me know the name. Put that in the comments, and I'll put it on my live stream at the end of the session. I'm gonna play some music. We'll put it on mute. But this is what I'm watching, guys. You know exactly where I'm at. So let's watch these two. GAUZ 78 is a bullish trade. 58 below is a short trade. Same scenario for this one here, guys. 23 is the line for this trade. My focus is here now. I don't care if it was like $1 million or $1. You know. So let's see what happens. Because I'm gonna go take the laptop and go upstairs. A little bit less noise, maybe. So just bear with me, okay? And this, if you see it now, we formed the second candle below the line at 23, and that maybe can confirm a short scenario, but we need to see three, maybe a minimum more candles below 23, and that would confirm a short trade all the way to 18s for now. The same way it was hard to tell that it's going to go from 8 to 24, it is hard to tell that it's going to go from 23 all the way like to 8 on that same short scenario. Makes sense? So we need to watch for more action, and I think it's halted now. More action basically below that line. 3 more minutes. No, it's not halted. 3 more minutes maybe. Selling and buying below 23 would confirm a short scenario all the way to 18s minimum. Maybe it'll VWAP, but for now to 18s, you know? So we have 3 candles below that line now. Yeah, you guys, I'm gonna go upstairs, okay? Just bear with me. Noise, but the Wi-Fi is a little slow upstairs, so I hope that we're still getting good, no drops, you know? So this is how many minutes below the line? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes below the line. Now, if it gets, I just want to see one more rejection by that line, and this would confirm a really nice short trade. So let's see what happens. But the way it looks now, the short possibility is very real, honestly. So let's see. guys, if you remember just 3 minutes, maybe 4 minutes ago, when I said that we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes, and I want to see just a quick rejection to that line that would confirm the short scenario. Exactly what happened right there. You see it? Like, let me show you guys. So below the line, right? Let me show you right here. Right, I had right there. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes, and I said if it goes up and it tests that line and gets rejected, that confirms the short scenario all the way to here. For now, to here. Maybe it'll get back up, maybe not. We cannot speculate that right now at this point. But I know for a fact that it's gonna come all the way down to here for now. Same for GAUZ, guys. It's getting closer. It's testing that short possibility line, but it needs to break above it. So in theory, if it actually reverses off this line and builds price action above that line, like maybe let's say 5 candles. So we have right now. This is the second. So okay, one time 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there will be a candle where it'll break down and struggle to get back above it. If that doesn't happen, if we have no full candles formed below this line, I think it'll see another reversal into VWAP. Mostly unlikely now, very highly unlikely. I think the more possibility is a short confirmation from this area, but it needs to break below that line, build enough price action below it, and then that would confirm a short trade all the way to here, probably like mid 40s. Now, if it reverses off this line, on the other hand, and it builds another maybe 3 to 5 candles above it, we could see a gap fill all the way to 78 again. So let's see. We'll let price action dictate the trade for us, basically. and some people might say, "Hey, we don't speak English. Why don't you like?" Because I speak different languages. Why don't you just English is the universal language, guys. Um, a lot of my viewers are based in the U.S. here. I live in California in Irvine, but by all means, if you speak a different language like Arabic or Spanish, I can definitely lay out the chart for you and not give you financial advice, but I can definitely explain it in Spanish or Arabic. I speak both languages very fluent. Um, so by all means, guys, if you have a different language or if you don't understand what I'm saying, just let me know and I'll go over it in a different language for sure. You guys can see here that it's actually like not even going below that line. It's just not doing it. It's not budging, you know? So how many minutes do we have of it trying to break below it? See? And when this happens, guys, you know that you had the right. And a lot of people say, "Oh, I don't trade lines and trend lines," and you're silly because your lines are like if the lines don't work for you, and those areas don't work, is because and I'm with all the respect, you're doing it wrong. You're not doing it right because you could tell here. You could tell exactly what's going on here. Look how many times it respected my line and bounced above it. And if you want to see how I got this line, just go back in the live stream and you'll see exactly how I got it, you know? So if you say or you think lines and candles don't work, with all the respect, you don't work, not the lines or candles. um, and watch the stream, guys. Watch it. I mean, you know, you can watch the whole thing, and I'm here. I'm live in front of you now. I still think at some point we will see a break below it, and what matters is what happens after the fact, after the break, because having it actually stay above it for this long tells me that it's not done on the way to the upside, honestly, you know? But I need to see confirmation for that. Like, it's just not there yet. And I'm not gonna enter here. I'm okay watching a trade for 3 hours. If I'm gonna get 30% from it, or 10 or 20, I'll watch it for the whole day, man. I don't care. See? Now we have that dip below. And now what's gonna matter, guys, is what happens after the fact, okay? I'm gonna just move this here. It's locked just to make sure that it's at the line at 58. Yep. So we're gonna see what happens now. Is it halted? No, it's not. Okay, we're gonna see what happens now. So it's the first minute that we did below. This is the second minute, okay? If this minute struggles to get back above it, that would almost confirm the short possibility. But if it does go above it, then we're not there yet. But again, I need to see 3 to 5 candles. But this candle, the second one, must struggle to get back above. So any single order, guys, let's look at the times of sales, okay? Any single order that goes above 58 does not confirm the short trade for us. See how that second candle struggled to get back above it, you know? many minutes do we have below the line? So the first minute that it dipped, the struggle candle, we look at that all the time, and then two more candles below, okay? So, and if you guys watch how I find those areas on the chart, I mean, it's so easy when, I mean, right here, guys, like, I mean, we can show you how until we map out another one, I can show you, like, for instance, let's go back here, okay? Let's go back on this one here. Try to break below. When it does, it struggles. Same scenarios here. Tries to break below. When it does, struggles. And we can do it like I did this, guys, like for so long today, so I'm not gonna go over it again. But we could do it all the time. But anyway, let's get back. I want to get back to my chart here, okay? Because I'm almost gonna confirm myself that short trade and finally make a trade today. And going on the same scenario, if you watch this one, if you go back and scroll back, guys, from, remember we said that 23 was the line, and once we dip below, see that struggle candle, and you see how many minutes we, and if you watch my stream, I literally laid this out exactly. I was like, if we have 5 candles and this struggles to get back up of it, that confirmed the short trade all the way to here, and we'll see what happens here. I cannot call the short trade all the way down, but this from 23 to 18 ish, that is a nice 10% trade, by the way, minimum 10%. And I think it's halted at 18.22 now. And I think they're trying to shake some people out before they go to 30. But for now, this was a nice short trade. And that explains my theory, guys. The theory of the same chart that can go bullish, it can go bearish, you can actually, like, within this chart, you don't have to do, a lot of people, man, I see a lot of people just want to come in and make $500 million in one day. You just can't do that as a day trader. You need to take it step by step and basically take it trade by trade. There was a lot of trades within, and if you watch me live, there's so many trade possibilities within the trade itself. The short trade with AZI, the short trade with GAUZ, I'm sorry. So many trades within the actual chart that you can find 10-15% within. That's just amazing charts, to be honest. So let's look back. This alone is a nice short trade that was literally analyzed, and you can see the arrows here. We're not gonna take. I'm not here to take credit. Okay. So I just wanted to show you the example, and let's go back here, and now I want to see this struggle candle. I want to see it go from 56 to 58 struggle. That would confirm almost 100% certainty for a short trade all the way to mid 40s. So let's see. You see that struggle candle that we talked about? Right there, guys. You see it? Now, yes, I think we're gonna, like, the same scenario, guys. Like, if you watch here, that struggle candle confirmed that short trade, right? So we're gonna look at it here. Struggle candle, I think it's gonna confirm that short trade all the way down here. We'll see what happens. I can't show you my own trades. The SEC will be on my butt if I do. But I hope this information is very helpful for you guys. I really do. And if you have any questions, let me know. If you need more information in different languages, let me know. Um, Welcome, welcome. I see more people joining our live stream. Thank you for being here. And you guys, I do this live every single morning. And we're watching this right now. If you just joined, I leave the actual recording of this live session on X. On like the full 4 hours of the stream is always posted on my YouTube channel for transparency. You can see my wins, my losses. You can see everything that I do live as it happens, basically. Um, so yeah, that's basically the sauce, guys. You know, we're watching this trade now, that short trade. I can't tell you if I took I can't show you my own trades, guys. The SEC really so I'm trying to make it as much as helpful as helpful as I can. Um, the way I analyze this and I gave you all the information is a very helpful way for trading, and I hope that you can incorporate that into your own trading and give your own self signals to yourself. You don't want people to just hand you like the fish. You want to know how to fish, basically, right? And I'm here for it. I'm here for this, actually. So let's watch this play out as exactly the scenario did, and I explained it literally candle by candle, guys. If you can go back like even like 15, 30 minutes ago, I think we like analyzed the whole area here, and you can literally see exactly what we said or what I said. I'm by myself here today. didn't know I was on mute, stop the music. And if you look at this trade, guys, look at the scenarios that I laid out for myself, right? From 58 to 51, basically right now, I'm on a 10% gain on my short trade. I don't know if that have, always people like don't look at the price, look at percentages. It makes a lot more sense for day traders to always look at percentages rather than just price, because it's all about percentages. 5-10% trades. If I do that five times five times a day with like $1,000, $2,000 each time, that's real serious money. Like, believe it or not. Yeah, I think I'm gonna exit the short with WYHG. Um, you can see here. I don't know. You know, you can see the short. And we talked about it from here, guys. We talked about it here. We talked about the confirmation, the struggle candle, and I said that it's gonna go from here to there. I'm not sure about all the way with the VWAP, and I truly think at some point this is going to reverse and hit that $30. But once that is confirmed, I'm gonna take that trade. For now, the short trade confirmed, so I took that. Um, let's look here. I'll move this here a little bit out of the way. That way we have space for the candles to form. We're not moving like that levels, we're just moving it to the right, just to not clutter the chart for us here. And again, I'm doing this stream from home, guys. My kids are on summer break. They go back to their mom or school too next week. So I'll be back to you know my office, my screens, my monitors. I'm literally doing it from the laptop at home here. So, but still though, money is money. Mission is mission. If you watch the stream, if you watch the whole thing, there were a lot of like WYHG, the first time I looked at it this morning, it was below $8, and I analyzed it to go to 11, and then to 14, and then to 18. Different levels, guys. Like exactly, I don't like to speculate. I don't like to say, oh, this is gonna go from 2 to 50. If someone tells you that, they're lying to you. The best way to work it myself is to just see it in a staggered scenario, basically. We can see this one leveling off, like it reached like below 52 from 58 to 50, 58 to 53. It's 10%. So don't take this lightly. This is a 10% trade right here that one will be confirmed as a short trade, even exactly with the struggle candle. Um, So yeah, people might argue why, like, if you knew it was going to be a short, why didn't you just get in a 65 rather than 58? More percentage, more profits. No, I'd rather take less profits, but better confirmation. That's for me personally, you know? And if you remember, I mentioned earlier that on the short scenario, basically here, that it could go all the way to mid 40s in that short scenario. So we'll see. But as of right now, it is the short trade itself is up 10%, more than 10%. And again, if you guys have like a chart that you want us to like basically break down on live stream, I'll do it here. Just let me know. Put it in the comments and I'll put it at the end of the live session. I'll do the same thing that we did here with points and areas and then you can go and watch if that scenario plays out like we did here, you know? All right. That short trade is working perfectly, exactly to the mid 40s right here, guys. I mean, I don't know what else to do, you know? Let me just move these to the side because it's getting cluttered. But they're here, bullish trade. You can see them, they're the same. They didn't move them. Don't be silly. All right. So I hope that this scenario played out for you as well. If you have any questions about this specific scenario, let me know because it happened live in front of you guys, right? And I hope that my explanation did help you establish um, your own agenda for day trading. I've been live on X now for about an hour, so my promise is always the same to you guys. I will always turn the stream on for free for the people that follow me on X. Let me see, I got a comment. Let me see who that is. You guys, GAUZ, we laid out the scenario from literally the middle of the field right here, guys. We were like, if it goes to 78, it'll be a bullish trade if it breaks. And I'm not gonna go over it. I don't wanna like repeat myself 30, 100, 5 times, okay? You can guys watch the tape. I'll leave it there. The live session will end in about maybe 5 minutes. And again, I go live, guys, every single morning in California from 5:30 to 9:30 a.m. here in my time. Now, if you are a monthly member, and I do have monthly members here, you can actually come in. So next week, be back in my office, but you get access to a trading desk in my office in Irvine, California. Whether you want to just come in and train with us, learn with us, trade with us, we don't give you signals. I'm not going to tell you, oh, buy here and sell here if you come to the office, but you'll get access to a desk with monitors and a lot of screens and a lot of data that would help you with your own trading. And by all means, if you just want to watch the stream as well, just welcome to join us and be part of this team. And we will see you guys later. I'm gonna turn off the live in maybe a couple of minutes here, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. And I hope this trade, even whether you traded this trade, whether you didn't, I can't tell you buy it or sell it here. But the information that I was explaining, I hope that it was helpful for you guys because I did my best trying to explain everything that I can here. And again, if you guys have any questions, you can email me, you can text me, 949-227-7277. That's the number. And again, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Please, if you like this session, I'm not here for followers. If you don't want to follow, I don't really care. But follow and like if you do. Thank you so much. And have a good one.